What's up YouTube? My name is André and today I'll be reacting to what I believe could be an amazing video. Shane Burger's restaurants ranked from the worst to the best. So I'm really curious to see the top. And look, I live in Europe. I don't know most of the restaurants that will appear on this one. I know Burger King, I know McDonald's of course, but not more than that. So this should be a good video. If in the end or even right now you want to leave a like, thank you so much for that. It's the best way to show support. If you like this type of content, also consider to subscribe. Do not like to waste any time. Let's go into the video and see what this is about. Actually, one small detail. English, not my main language. Any mispronunciations, I'm sorry for that, but let's see it.
While hamburgers might have been invented in Germany, America has mastered the burger.
That's a fact.
Along with a bevy of spectacular burgers from coast to coast, there are burger-shaped debacles you'd be wise to dodge. Here's our ranking of chain burger restaurants in order, starting with the absolute worst. A trip to Sonic Drive-In is not a waste of time. They have many yummy...
Okay, Sonic, never eat this. Sonic for me is a video game. I know this is popular in America because I see this in movies, for example, but never eat it on one, and never even saw one in my country.
Yummy items on their menu, from their iconic cherry limeade to their fantastic hot dogs. Other great choices include their onion rings and their spicy yet delectable cheddar peppers. However, if you're headed to Sonic for a burger, you will have a bad time. Sonic's burgers are so bland and so forgettable that you will be completely underwhelmed. By the final bite of your burger, you will be angry that you spent your hard-earned dough on something that wasn't any tastier than the mass-produced burger found at the closest elementary school. If you're
Well, I guess I'm not missing that much.
visiting Sonic, stick to their famous slushes, their scrumptious ice cream, or simple snack food like the aforementioned hot dogs and onion rings.
I love hot dogs, and actually hot dogs, fast food hot dogs, is something that you don't find that easy in Portugal.
If you're serious about
I mean, you have some street food, okay, but restaurants that, sell hot dogs, that's rare.
acquiring a top-of-the-line burger, Sonic is clearly not the place to go. If you visited Fuddruckers as a child, you likely have extremely fond
Fuddruckers. So Sonic, I was aware of the name. This one, first time I'm actually reading about.
memories. Remember submerging your burger with so much liquid cheese from their cheese pump that your mom got embarrassed?
But that looks good, no?
Remember all the games, all the televisions, and the comfortable atmosphere that so enthralled you when you were
Ooh,
young?
I like this one.
Yeah, those were some fun times. Tragically, though, those times are gone. Fuddruckers isn't what you remember. The fantastic, juicy, made-to-order burgers of yesteryear have been replaced by sad, overpriced burgers that don't do your memories justice. Don't let nostalgia convince you that a trip to Fuddruckers is a good idea. It's a far cry from what it used to be in its heyday. Years ago, Fuddruckers would have been in the top 5 or even the top 3 on a list like this. Now, this place is barely able to stay out of last place. Dairy
Okay, fell off, I guess. Again, first time hearing about this one.
Queen is great for what it is, but shouldn't be the restaurant you go
Dairy Queen. Know nothing about this one either.
to when you want to eat a great burger. Dairy Queen has a ton of Blizzard flavors, and
Ooh, that looks good.
many of them are amazing. Go to Dairy Queen when your sweet tooth is begging for a dessert,
looks
but don't
really
visit this
good.
restaurant when you have a craving for a burger. At best, a Dairy Queen burger is a rubbery, disappointing sandwich that you'll try to forget as you eat your Blizzard. At
Looks kind of good. I'm not sure, I mean, but
worst, their burgers are a
those are
charred,
the
soggy
experts.
nightmare that might even leave you feeling sick. Pound for pound, White Castle burgers are decent.
White Castle, again, never eat there, never saw one. But I'm aware of the brand. Actually, I thought this was one of the best ones.
Unfortunately, they are just way too small. Their burgers,
okay.
which they call sliders, due
What the hell is that? Oh, no. Big no. That does not look like an hamburger.
to their puny size, will struggle to fill you up, even if you're not that hungry. You'll probably have to order 5 or 6 of these things to put a dent in your hunger, and dealing with all those sliders is more embarrassing than it is satiating. Skip the hassle and the awkwardness and just go to a better chain burger restaurant. To White Castle's credit, it does try to make up for its shortcomings by offering about a dozen types of sliders. Sadly,
That's actually a good idea, honestly. No, never mind. If they give you different type of burgers, I kind of like that. You know.
quantity of choices doesn't overcome the lack of substance. Considering the sliders are so small, there's only so much they can do to improve. A&W has a history dating all the way back to 1919, and to
No idea about this one either.
this day, more than 100 years later, this restaurant chain is known for its root beer. The chain has been offering burgers for decades, and A&W even claims to have invented the bacon cheeseburger.
A&W looks like, some... No, never mind.
Which has now become a part of American life. While A&W has an impressive resume and should be proud of its longevity and accomplishments over the last century, all of that is ancient history. When it comes to the here and now, the burgers this restaurant offers are below average. For example, the original bacon cheeseburger may have been a novel menu item decades ago, but today this sandwich is lacking in beef, bacon, and quality toppings.
Looks kinda good, honestly, but okay again.
Part of the problem is the burger's massive buns overwhelming every other aspect
Okay, that's true. Massive buns. That's true.
of the sandwich. It's just too much. While no one would ever say McDonald's burgers are the best of
So this is probably the place where I eat the most burgers in my life. McDonald's is giant in Portugal. I kind of like it, to be honest. I know some people hate on McDonald's. I think for what it is good.
the best, they
But
do
it's
get
the only
some
thing we have McDonald's, and in my city we have McDonald's and Burger King. In different places we have more stuff, but those are the two I try the most, and I prefer the Burger King burger. I think is better. Specific, I like the steakhouse. Not sure if you guys are aware. But McDonald's have also good stuff. I like the chips, and I also like the ice creams.
bonus points for being consistent. No matter where you are on the planet, you can order one of their burgers and be confident about what you will receive. Moreover, the Big Mac has been a national phenomenon since 1968.
Is McDonald's still number one in America, or in Portugal by far? But and in Europe probably by far also. But in America, is also number one.
Possible to go through your existence as an American without at least having a couple of Big Macs along the way. The Quarter Pounder, which launched a few years later in 1971 and went national not long after, is also an American institution in its own right. While
Never eaten that.
the consistency is admirable, the quality of McDonald's burgers simply can't compete with the competition. Thanks to that famous jingle, we know the many ingredients that comprise a Big Mac. However, despite all that is on it, a Big Mac has relatively little flavor and certainly doesn't have the meaty goodness that other burgers boast.
The thing with Big Mac is, the meat is not the best. It's a bit dry. But I like it.
Add in the unhealthfulness of some of their other burger options, and it's clear that McDonald's is unlikely to ever rise in a ranking like this one. When it comes down to bang for your buck, Rally's really delivers. Their
No idea about this one also.
burgers are inexpensive and adequate enough for you to be satisfied with your visit. And if Rally's isn't in your region, you may know it better as Checkers. It's the same company. However, this chain burger restaurant comes up a bit short if you're simply judging their burgers for their quality without factoring in value. As good as Rally's
So far everything was kind of meh.
burgers look, they
Where
lack
is the
the
good
immense
ones?
flavor found at competing restaurants. As an
Dude, the video is not even half. Oh man, you guys have so many burgers, different restaurants.
example, their Baconzilla looks like Wendy's Baconator and even has similar ingredients. However, the Baconzilla is not nearly as tasty. Likewise, as good as Rally's Big Buford looks, you need to keep your expectations in check when you order it to avoid being disappointed. Since opening their first location in 1986 in Los Angeles, Johnny Rockets has been a popular
Again, sorry, no idea about this one either.
destination for those who want an entertaining 1950s diner experience while enjoying a good burger. While this restaurant consistently provides the fun, eccentric vibe of a 50s diner, the
That's kind of cool, to be honest.
quality of their burgers is much less consistent. Even if you've had a very tasty burger from Johnny Rockets, don't be too confident that your next visit will result in a burger of equal quality. The late
Okay.
Anthony Bourdain found out firsthand that Johnny Rockets doesn't always live up to expectations. As he told Conan O'Brien,
You know, look, I've eaten a lot of really nasty things on my show, but nothing is soul-destroying as my airport Johnny Rockets experience.
if you're willing to roll the dice, Johnny Rockets is an okay place to go for a burger. But if you get unlucky like Anthony Bourdain did, you'll be talking about your misfortune for years to come. If you're okay with a perfectly adequate burger, Carl's Jr. won't
Carl Jr. No idea about this one, my friends. But yeah, let's see it.
leave you disappointed. None of their burgers will especially wow you, and you shouldn't go out of your way to visit one of their locations.
I don't like when there is so much meat. I prefer a more classic hamburger with a good one, a good meat, and not like this. This is too much meat.
But Carl's Jr. has a long list of available burgers, and none of them will leave you disheartened. Need help ordering at Carl's Jr.?
Looks
The
kinda
Western
good.
Bacon Cheeseburger is so unique that it's something you should try while you're still in the land of the living. This bad boy features a beef patty, a pair of bacon strips, a slice of American cheese, a delightfully tangy barbecue sauce, and most notably, onion rings within a sesame seed bun.
I love
Jack in
onion
the
rings.
Box is a popular burger spot, particularly for those west of the Mississippi. For a newbie,
Okay, never tried this one, but I'm aware of this brand.
ordering a burger at this place is a dangerous proposition. Some of the items on their burger menu are really good. However, others are a big disappointment. The Sourdough Jack is a big winner. Along with a beef patty, you'll find bacon, Swiss cheese, a high-quality tomato slice, ketchup, and mayo on a delicious sourdough bread. On
Looks nice.
the other end of the spectrum, though, is the ultimate cheeseburger. This burger, which contains 2 beef patties and both American cheese and Swiss cheese, isn't good at all. It has a mushy texture and a taste that somehow manages to be too savory. Plus, the melty cheese, buttery bun, and the presence of ketchup, mayo, and mustard make it a mess to eat. Do yourself a favor and skip it. After beginning life as a bar in the 1940s, Red Robin has grown into a chain restaurant in which
No idea again.
burgers are front and center.
But I'm also thinking about my life, and man, I understand why people can love America, to be honest, because if this is your type of food, you have unlimited options.
Of everything they do. While they offer a pleasant sit-down dining experience and a number of inventive and tasty burgers, the fact that most of their burgers cost around $11 makes visiting a Red Robin an iffy decision value-wise. Many of their burgers taste good, but not quite $11 good. An example of the inventiveness of Red Robin's burgers is their Bonsai Burger, which
Is $11 too much? I think nowadays, this video is probably a bit old, but I think nowadays $11 is okay, no? I mean, inflation is everywhere, so $11 sounds kind of okay.
apparently draws some of
Maybe
its
not.
inspiration from Japan. The beef patty is glazed with teriyaki sauce and is topped with grilled slices of pineapple along with cheddar cheese, tomato, lettuce, and mayonnaise.
Pineapple on the burger. Look, I'm not to some of those freaky guys that rant about pineapple on the pizza for hours. I don't care that much, but not sure on the burger does not seem that great.
If you want to turn up the heat, opt for the Burn and Love Burger that will immolate your taste buds with the help of fried jalapenos, a heaping dollop of salsa, and pepper jack cheese.
Okay.
While both of these burgers are really good, be prepared for some sticker shock at the end of your meal. The best thing about Burger King is that their burgers are all safely above average, and that
Burger King is good stuff, my friends. I love Burger King, actually. Burger King is probably my restaurant when it comes to fast food that I love the most. Not that I have a lot in my city, but close to me I have KFC, Taco Bell, McDonald's, again Burger King, Subway, Pants and Company. But Burger King is my favorite.
Makes it nearly impossible to mess up your order. Additionally, their beef has a flame-grilled flavor that is one of a kind and undeniably memorable. If you love that flame-grilled taste, Burger King could leapfrog over the competition and become one of your favorite 2 or 3 burger joints. On the other hand, if you find that flavor off-putting, you may actively avoid Burger King for the rest of your days.
No, I like that.
The staple of Burger King's flame-grilled burger menu is the legendary Whopper. Beyond the flame-grilled taste, the meat is juicy, the bun is amazing, and the other ingredients are of high quality. If you want something heartier, the massive triple Whopper with cheese will fill you to the brim.
No, Burger
If
King
you're
is
east
good
of
stuff
the
for sure.
Mississippi, there's a good chance you've never seen
Fat Burger. Well, the name kinda tells the story of the restaurant, but no idea about this one.
a fat burger, as a vast majority of the chain's locations are in California. However, in the Golden State, it seems like everyone has only positive things to say about this burger chain. And while Fat Burger isn't the cream of the crop, they certainly deserve their spot in the top half of our ranking.
I mean, honestly, do you guys... Okay, I don't want to sound too European, but do you guys like this stuff? Isn't this a bit disgusting, with all the respect? Ugh, Jesus. Nah, big no for me.
The most famous burger at Fat Burger is called, of course, the Fat Burger. This burger has a 100% beef patty, lettuce, onion, tomato, pickles, relish, mayonnaise, and mustard on a toasted bun. Interestingly, despite the name of this burger and the restaurant in which it is served, the Fat Burger features lean beef. The
See? Okay, that's actually... Don't judge by the cover, you know?
original Fat Burger has 1/3 of a pound of beef, and there are 3 larger versions, in case you're extra hungry. The tricky thing about Steak and Shake is that you really need to do your research so you know
Steak and Shake. No idea again.
what to order. If you go in blind, there's a real chance that you will leave this burger restaurant with your tail between your legs. In theory, the Western barbecue and bacon steak burger should be really good. This sandwich has 2 slabs of beef, bacon, American cheese, fried onions, and barbecue sauce. Sadly, the reality of the situation is you shouldn't order this burger because the barbecue sauce is way too sweet and has an artificial smoky aftertaste.
I actually love barbecue sauce, so I may enjoy this one.
Conversely, you'll be thanking the burger gods if you get your hands on the White Truffle Prime Steak Burger. This glorious beast features a pair of Swiss cheese slices, perfectly caramelized onions, grilled mushrooms, and a truffle.
Don't like mushrooms on burgers. No, big no for me. I don't like mushrooms that much, to be honest. But on burgers, nah.
Aioli on a brioche bun that has been toasted.
Another thing, brioche. I kind of don't like it. Also, I prefer the normal bread.
You're welcome. BurgerFi is quickly climbing the charts when
you guys are thinking that guy's crazy. Well, that's my taste, you know.
Comes to having the best burgers around, and as time passes, expect them to only climb higher and higher. There's a lot to love about BurgerFi. First of all, BurgerFi claims that it only picks the top 1% of beef in the US, and that the beef has no antibiotics, growth hormones, or steroids. And
okay, that's good.
Science backed their claim. Secondly, they have one of the best meatless burgers in the fast food universe. BurgerFi's VeggieFi burger is so good that even the proudest self-avowed carnivores will happily devour it and enjoy every second of it. When ordering from BurgerFi's menu, there's really no need to complicate things. The BurgerFi cheeseburger is a classically delicious burger that you can't help but thoroughly enjoy. You can't accuse Smashburger for burying the lead when it comes to their name, as their beef is literally smashed on
Smashburger. I don't know about this one, but I like burgers that are smashed
to a buttered and seasoned grill in order to create the delectable flavor they're known for. While they aren't the only chain burger restaurant to smash their beef, they've taken the practice to the next level and have made it the focus of their entire operation. Like BurgerFi, Smashburger is a relatively new kid on the block. The chain was founded in 2007, and it already has more than 300 locations across 36 states. Beyond their smashing technique, Smashburger's success can be attributed to the fact that they have mastered
Okay, this is my thing. This one is my thing.
Just about everything on their menu. While the options are relatively limited, each and every item is really, really good. Considering that Wendy's is a fast food joint with more than 5,500 locations,
I saw a lot of people talking about this one in a YouTube video, and they said this is the best one in America. It's not number one on this video, but Wendy's is very famous, right? Probably really good. I mean, if it's so popular, they are doing something right.
that can be found in every nook and cranny in the nation, the quality of their burgers is astonishingly high. Maybe it's because their burgers are square. More likely, the quality of their burgers is due to their practice of only using fresh beef that was never frozen
Oh my god, that looks so nice.
Point in time. The creme de la creme when it comes to Wendy's burgers is undoubtedly the Great Baconator. If you've never eaten one of these bad boys, you're missing out.
The thing about bacon is, I know it's so bad for your health, but it's so good. Oh.
It has half of a pound of their never frozen beef, 6 slices of smoked bacon, 2 slices
Why the hell is a guy... Oh god.
of American cheese, mayonnaise, and ketchup. The first time you eat one is borderline euphoric, and you can even have one for breakfast. Shake
For breakfast? Okay, no. Guys, chill there. Let's all... I want to live, a couple of years more. If I start eating that at the breakfast, yeah, my life will not go that well.
Shake Shack hasn't even been around for 20
Never eat on this one, but I know it's a very popular one.
years, but their masterful burgers are impossible to ignore. Try one of their burgers, and you won't be surprised at all to learn that they've become so successful that they now have in excess of
Seems a really good one,
275
actually.
locations around the globe. Don't let their name fool you, as the milkshakes take a back seat at Shake Shack. Far and away, the best item on their menu is the Shack Burger. It has tomato, lettuce, and a yummy bun that's made out of a potato roll. However,
Shackle O'Neal should do some commercial for this.
it's the beef that's the star of the show. Shake Shack only uses Angus beef that's free of antibiotics and hormones and was raised on a pasture, not in a factory farm. If you want something a little bit different at Shake Shack, the Smoke Shack is exactly what you seek. This fancy burger has delectable bacon on it that was smoked over
looks so
applewood.
nice.
It also has cherry pepper slices to add just the right amount of heat.
Ooh, that looks
When
nice.
Whataburger was born in Corpus Christi, Texas, the
What a-
impressive size
what
of
a
their
burger.
burgers
No idea about this one.
was the main
But it's very well ranked, so should be
selling
good.
point. While the size of their burgers will still impress you, it's the flavor that will have you reminiscing for days on end. The magic begins with the standard Whataburger, which comes with lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, and mustard. It
Okay, the good stuff.
sounds relatively simple, but it's a fantastic burger that's so juicy and flavorful.
I mean, it's not simple, it's perfection. Why people try to put some random stuff on burgers? That's the way every burger should be. For me, of course.
Flavorful that it will keep your taste buds dancing. If you want to mix things up, go with a double Whataburger or a jalapeno and cheese Whataburger that has enough jalapeno slices on it to make Whataburger's South Texas
that looks
roots
good.
proud.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy the hamburger.
Hamburger.
I would like to buy a dagger.
Maybe we should stop.
We don't quit.
The top 3 spots in this ranking are separated by a razor-thin margin.
Five Guys. So I actually, in one video that I was watching, basically for myself, not to react, someone said this is really good, but is really expensive. Is this true?
All 3 chain burger restaurants have valid reasons why they deserve the top spot. When it comes to Five Guys, the freshness of the burgers and their obvious burger expertise make a compelling case. Going forward, it wouldn't take much for this chain to leap into first place. While Wendy's is famous for never freezing their beef, Five Guys takes it a step further. Not only is their beef never frozen, they don't even have freezers on the premises. That's an impressive level of dedication to offering fresh food. Furthermore, while other burger places claim to be experts in the field, Five Guys chefs have the recipes down to a science, so much so that they don't even use timers, and that's basically unheard of in this industry.
Yeah.
You can confidently shout from the rooftops that In-N-Out Burger
In-N-Out. No idea about this one.
has the best burger in all the land, and you won't get much pushback. People may look at you like you're crazy for climbing onto a roof to scream about burgers, but there won't be many who decide to argue against you. In-N-Out Burger has stupendous options, from the humble cheeseburger to the animal-style burger with grilled onions and pickles from their not-so-secret menu. The key to In-N-Out Burger's success is the mastering of ratios. The ratio of the beef to the
I actually was noticing that. It's kind of funny. It looks so well made. I like that.
cheese and the ratio of the beef to the bun are both ideal and result in a delicious burger.
Okay.
While other burger eateries are plagued
They are using some meat to make the perfect burger.
by too much bread or not enough beef, that's never an issue at In-N-Out Burger. For 2020, the Harris poll found that Culver's reigns supreme in the
Culver's.
burger restaurant category.
Oh man. Probably this is crazy famous and I'm not aware. Crazy. Yeah, this for the first time I'm actually seeing a burger like that. Looks cool.
Category.
Probably
And
very
we
tasty.
agree that this chain burger restaurant is the best in the United States. If you've never eaten a burger at Culver's, a smart way to think of this place is to consider it Five Guys, but with superior toppings. From their buns to their meat and everything in between, you can count on Culver's to deliver top-notch ingredients that are bursting with flavor. The most famous burger at Culver's is the Butter Burger. Don't be confused and think that this burger features a buttery meat concoction. The word butter in Butter Burger refers to the fact this burger comes on a buttered bun that has been lightly toasted.
That sounds great.
Bottom line, you'll be blown away by the freshness and the authenticity of all the ingredients. And you too will be exclaiming to one and all that Culver's is now the home of the best burgers. Check out one of our newest videos right here,
Okay.
plus even more mashed videos.
Really cool video. I mean, I end up learning actually quite a lot. Like I said, I have very little experience with this stuff. The ones I like the most are from Burger King. But I kind of like the look of the Five Guys. I have to say it. I thought they seem really good. But yeah, if I go to America one day, I would love to try not all of them, but at least the best ones. Leave a comment telling me what's the best burger in America in your perspective. At the end of the day, this is a very relative topic, as you can imagine. And do not forget to leave a like. See you guys soon. Bye.